What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys. Vinyl this time, and I have another stack of really interesting metal to show you here, but this time it's gonna be black metal orientated. Yeah, let's get right up in the midst of things with some US-based black metal with a demo compilation. This is Void Meditation Cult with Sulphurous Prayers of Blight and Darkness. This was released in 2011 through Hell's Headbangers, and this is pretty much a compilation of a one-man black metal project based out of Ohio. Originally, this project was known as Sperm of Antichrist and put out a demo entitled Blight and Darkness. Very raw, ritualistic, dirty-sounding black metal, almost a Beherit-esque sort of quality going for it with that first release. But then the project underwent a little bit of a name change. That was really the only legit sort of makeover this project had. This project went from Sperm of Antichrist to Void Meditation Cult and put out a demo called Sulphurous Prayers. Equally as good, but just, I want to say that's a little better. I think this band is much better being Void Meditation Cult nowadays instead of Sperm of Antichrist. That was a badass band name regardless, but still. This is an awesome little compilation for anybody that wants to know the history of a project like this. I know that there is more to come from this particular project, and this band will be playing live this year at the upcoming 3rd edition of Hell's Head Bash, so I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. I'd love to hear some more new stuff from this band. So anyway, here's the front cover. Very nice quality here on this sleeve here. You have the back, this nice artwork. I believe Daniel Desecrator from Slotbooth did the artwork for this release. Very cool gatefold here. Yeah, really liking this a lot. You have Void Meditation Cult side, Sperm of Antichrist side. Comes with a 2-sided poster showcasing the artwork for both releases. You have the Void Meditation Cult poster on this side, and you have the Blight and Darkness side for Sperm of Antichrist, which is very, very cool. And comes on a standard black vinyl, but you get... One second. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me show you the labels real quick. Void Meditation Cult on this side, Sperm of Antichrist on this side. Very simplistic. But yeah, very good release. I don't know how readily available this is. I found this on E389 Recordings for a really decent price, and I know the actual demos themselves are pretty hard to come across. So if you're able to come across this release, listen to it. This is some seriously good black metal, and I'm looking forward to more from Void Meditation Cult. Moving on to New York with one of the most underrated albums of 2014, in my humble opinion. This is Funereal Presence with The Archer Takes Aim. Yeah. Sepulchral Voice Records, The Ajna Offensive. I reviewed this many years ago when this had came out, and honestly, revisiting this album now really only makes me appreciate a release like this more. For those who don't know, this is the one-man project of Bestial Devotion of the band Negative Plane. Negative Plane being an incredible US black metal band in their own right, but Bestial Devotion is an altogether talented individual with this Funereal Presence project. I believe prior to this release he put out an EP of some sorts, and that got a lot of attention, but this solo release, debut, really set the bar very high for a project like this. I love the feelings this album brings out. I mean, with 4 really lengthy songs, you get so much craziness going on here. I love the echoed vocals, the riffs, the drumming. It's just an altogether amazing package, and the fact that Bestial Devotion did every single thing himself, from the music to the production to the overall presentation of things, it's just a fantastic album to listen to, and all this time later, I still think this album deserves a lot more appreciation than what I feel it already got. So, anyway, here's the front cover. Very nice photography here. I like this album cover a lot. Back cover. Track listing. It's only 4 songs, so you're going to get 2 songs per side on this record. Comes with a sheet here. Some more nice photography. Lyrics. And I like the font that they put some of these lyrics in. It's really, really cool. Slip that back in here real quick. And a standard black vinyl. basic side A, side B stuff. But yeah, if you're a fan of Negative Plane, and if you're a fan of what Bestial Devotion does, I would recommend giving Funeral Presence a shot. It's seriously good all this time later. So yeah, The Archer Takes Aim. Seriously good stuff. Next, we move to Greece for one of 2015's best releases. I was a little late to the party with a release like this, but as the old saying goes, better late than never. This is Nocternity with Harps of the Ancient Temples. Yeah. Seriously incredible black metal from Greece. This is black metal that really is meant to challenge your senses and challenge your... just challenge you, you know? You get where I'm going here. I mean, this is not meant to be fast-paced or anything like that. I like that this band has a very moderate to slow pace to their songs. It's an almost Galliant sort of approach going for it. And with Harps of the Ancient Temples, it's really, really something to behold here. I mean, such great music being played here. I love the vocal work. I like the guitar playing. Just the song structuring itself is just something to behold on here. I mean, River of Woe, Blood Right Tree, just some seriously incredible songs to be heard on here, and I love what Harps of the Ancient Temples does. So, kind of a bummer that I missed out on it, because I guess I was enjoying the Macabre Open release a lot more. But this is equally as good. I just prefer Macabre Open much better, I would say. But yeah, anyway. Front cover. Very nice finish on this cover here. I like this album cover with the dude with the helmet. You can tell he's ready to go to battle with this type of release. You have the back cover here. Iron Bonehead put it out, so you know it's high quality. I like the photography here. I feel like you have a vinyl-only bonus track, Full Moon, I want to say. Yeah, you have a gatefold here with some sort of passage to be read. Very awesome photography. You got printed inner sleeves. You have this first one here. Really like how this dude looks. Lyrics on this side. Stick it back in here real quick. And you have the second inner sleeve. Also got a poster, by the way. Pretty much the same artwork, but just a little bit more extended. Very, very nicely done. And you have the second inner sleeve. Yeah, this dude looks a little bit freaky right here. More lyrics and the little credits for the bonus track. Full Moon is a vinyl-only exclusive track inspired and made as an offering to the gods for raising the dead and being at war with Satan. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But anyway, both these records come on a standard black vinyl, but I'm going to show you the D side of this because I think this is a really, really cool addition to this release. This D side etching. Really, really nice etching here. More of that combative sort of artwork going on. The side D right there, side C, excuse me. But yeah, seriously cool stuff. But if yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more 2015 releases that I may be missing out on. But I would recommend giving this release a shot. This is Harps of the Ancient Temples by Nocternity. Seriously excellent release. Next up, we move to Sweden for some seriously crushing black metal. This is OFERMOD with Tiamtu. Norma Evangelium Diaboli. I believe this was made in 2008. And yeah, I would say that OFERMOD are one of the best bands to represent Swedish black metal. They have a very rambunctious, evil sort of sound going for them with a release like this, and I think that in due time this project only got better and better. I mean, listening to this album only made me want to hunt down some of their earlier material, like one of the first demos that they ever put out, to the second album that came out after this. I can't remember offhand what the name of that second album was, but I'll have to go back and look for it because I know I already purchased it. But anyway, moving to the debut. Seriously good stuff, guys. I really like what this band does with black metal and how they accomplish things. I mean, Death Kanata, Evangelion, Dreaming in the Veins of Kingu. Just some seriously great songs to be heard on here. I like this band's approach to black metal. I like how they handle their business. It's just seriously terrific stuff. So let me show you here. This is a front cover here. Very nicely done. Back cover. I love this band's photography. I mean, this guy looks like he means business. M. Belfagor, El Nibiros. 2 dudes behind this project, seriously killer. Gatefold, track listing, more crazy band photos. Yeah, No FD put this out. Comes with a stock card sort of lyric sheet, so that way you know what songs are being sung and how they're being done here. Really nice little touches to the artwork on here, little bits of art pieces for each of the single tracks that are on here. Slip it back in here real quick. Yeah. And vinyl is pretty good. It's a heavyweight 180 gram black vinyl. Side A, side B, so you know you're getting good quality out of a release like this. But yeah, top of the heap Swedish black metal, and I hope that in due time more stuff will come from OFERMOD. This is some seriously good stuff, so Tiam 2 by OFERMOD. Really, really good stuff. Next we go to Germany for one of the absolute undisputed best of the genre. This is Catharsis with Crucifixion. Yeah. This is where I really think Catharsis shot themselves into the stratosphere with this release. They put out a really good debut album with 666, but I think with Crucifixion, they really took things to the next level with a project like this. Musically, creatively, artistically, this is seriously some top of the food chain German black metal. I mean, there's just a vibe about Catharsis that I really, really love. I love what they do with their lyrics, their artwork, just overall being badass and making great black metal. And of course that showed on the next release that came after Crucifixion with World Without End, which is still my personal favorite Catharsis release. But I would have to say Crucifixion is the next best thing for me. Really, really good stuff. I mean, songs like The Last Wound, The Chosen One, Luciferian, Infernal Solar Vortex. Oh man, just some seriously excellent songs to be heard on this release. And yeah, if you're able to come across it, listen to it, own it, and just be one with it. So, here's the front cover. I love this album cover a lot. Just seriously evil shit right here. You have the back cover. I like this little border going around here. Catharsis, Crucifixion, song links. This is the 2013 reissue, if I'm not mistaken, because the 2001 version seriously goes for expensive money on Discogs or eBay or whatever. I got a cool little poster here. Really, really badass artwork. That's the thing I love the most about Crucifixion, not just the music, it just has really great artwork to back it up. Sorry, a little bit of a cold here, so I apologize for the sniffling, but anyway, booklet, Crucifixion, Norme Evangelium Diaboli #1, 2013. Really badass artwork here. I love this artwork in the booklet. Yeah, seriously badass job done here. Very, very nice. Great lyrics to read along to as well. Seriously awesome stuff. I like this little bit here at the bottom right of this booklet. Song title fonts, Scorn, frames, Drak, all other images stolen or something, but we don't give a fuck. That's Catharsis for you right there. Comes in this white inner sleeve, pretty much blank, and of course the vinyl is standard black 180 gram vinyl. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Cannot go wrong with Catharsis at all. But yeah, check out Crucifixion by Catharsis. This is seriously a fantastic release. Very much worth looking into and listening to and owning. And last but not least, we're going to get to a 2016 reissue of an album that came out in 2014. I don't know what I was thinking missing out on a release like this, but honestly, had I listened to this album sooner, this would have joined me in my transition to a better video camera, because 2014 is when I made the transition to a better video quality, and I talked about my favorite albums of 2014. I really wish I would have included this one in there too. Sinmara, Aphotic Womb. This is just near perfection right here. This is really how Icelandic black metal is supposed to be. I've noticed that everyone I see on YouTube happens to talk about Icelandic black metal and how great it is, but I guess this will be my proper first time talking about it here. Believe the hype. Believe everything about it. It is awesome, it is incredible, it is majestic, and a release like Aphotic Womb proves why it that proves why Icelandic black metal does have a place in the underground. It is just so wonderful to listen to. Great music, great compositions. It's just very well balanced and well structured. Songs like Cursed Salvation, Shattered Pillars, the title track, Mountains of Quivering Bones. Just fantastic stuff to listen to all the way throughout. I really love the pace of this release, and this is something that bears repeated listening over and over again. I really enjoyed this album a lot, and like I said, I kind of wish I would have listened to this release a lot sooner. So anyway, front cover, Alexander Brown artwork did this. Back, Sinmara here, track listing, Terra Tur Possessions, I want to say, put this out. Grab this from Dark Descent, by the way, which is a very good thing to do. I think some other distros like Salvation Distro and a couple of other US distros still carry it, but anyway. Wow. This gatefold is beautiful. I really love this artwork here. Very nice to listen to. And this came with a lot of goodies. Came with this little obi strip, Sinmara Aphotic Womb. Like, it would go like this on the gatefold, which makes it look a lot nicer, I would say. Came with a gigantic poster of the album cover. Don't even know if a frame exists for something like this, but yeah. Seriously badass. Sorry about that. And you have this gigantic booklet with more additional artwork, same as the gatefold here, but you have lyrics, credits, and information. Band members themselves. I think some of these guys play in other Icelandic black metal bands like Mistherming or Smartidardi or any of those kind of bands. Really good stuff. And there was a limited color variant that was out, but I got the standard black vinyl version. Nothing too special here, but I think they did a really good quality about it. If you're wondering why it costs so much, it's because it comes with all this really good stuff, but it is worth the price and a great deal more. This is some seriously excellent Icelandic black metal, and I look forward to hearing more from this brand of black metal in the near future and many years to come. So this is absolutely worth it, and then some. Sinmara with Aphotic Womb. And yeah, I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to leave you selected links to some of the bands that I talked about in this video. If you happen to have owned any of these releases or have heard any of these releases, let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it, and we will go from there. So have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to get better from this little mini cold that I'm having, and yeah, I'm going to conclude this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until next time, Hermiho out.